No Disneyland park reservations say what? Hey everyone, George here, the Disney Family Man, coming to you with another video. So today, as you can see from the intro, I thought I'd talk about what's been going on lately with the Disneyland theme park reservation system. And there has been a little bit of an uproar in the Disney community, on Facebook, on Twitter, on any kind of media platform that, if you go into on Disneyland.com or the Disneyland Resort app, that you can see that there are a plethora of days going forward between October, November, and December that there aren't too many days to pick and choose from when it comes to making a park reservation. Now, as opposed to of Walt Disney World, you get a plethora of different type of guests. You have the Florida locals, you have the vacationers, you have the DVC members that come down, a couple times a year. So there are multiple ways that you can actually get a reservation through the Walt Disney World Resort when they deal with their park reservation system. For Disneyland, it's pretty much a limited notion of who gets a reservation. For instance, you can get a reservation if you stay on property at Disneyland, or if you just happen to buy like a 3, 4, 5 day ticket. But majority of the people that currently go to Disneyland right now are annual pass holders, which are California locals. So it gives to the notion of any time that you go in to make a theme park reservation that, they are limited to, of how many days that you can get. And as of right now, in October, November, and December, all of the weekends, all of the holidays are all completely booked. So you have these Disney guests that and fans and annual pass holders that are kind of taken to media very upset because they purchased and again, these are Magic Key holders, but I still call it annual pass because that's basically what it is. It's just a title change. But there are people that have purchased the Dream Key, myself included, but I'm not a California resident. I don't, but I purchased the Dream Key just for different purposes, that I want to kind of have everything open to me, that if ever I could make it out to Disneyland, I wanted to have any dates open for me that I could say, oh, okay, I don't have to have this blocked out for me, because it's much more of a challenge for me to go out to Disneyland as opposed to Walt Disney World. So I just wanted to have that under my belt. But at that same notion, people could be saying, well, if you purchase the Dream Key, which is about $1,400, which that's what it is, $1,399, that and no blockout dates, then how come I can't get into the park on Halloween, or on Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, on New Year's Day? Well, you have to consider this, folks. Buying a Dream Key with no blockout dates, that doesn't guarantee you that you're going to get into the park. If the park hits capacity for how many people who have booked on that day, whether you have a Dream Key, whether you have a Believe Key, whether you have an Enchant Key, or just a regular day-based ticket, if it hits capacity, I would strongly suggest that if you want a specific date, don't wait and assume that because that you have a high-tier Magic Key, that, oh, I can go in as I please. It's not like the olden days, folks, when you could just take your annual pass and walk into the gates. Those days are over. It's not going to... And Bob Chapek and Josh D'Amaro have clearly stated that the theme park reservations are here to stay. Point blank. And this has been Disney's long stretch of a goal. This has really nothing to do with COVID. This has nothing to do with the shutdown. All this did was push it forward. Disney wanted to have full control of how many people are going through the gates each day at a time. This is what they came up with. They succeeded. They got it. Because it is so jam-packed, shoulder to shoulder, wall to wall with guests, that they wanted to have more control over that. And that I can honestly understand Disney's approach of it, because as the parks and the resorts get bigger, more people are going to want to go. And sooner or later, if you purchase a ticket and you end up, walking to the turnstiles and saying, hey, I purchased a ticket, I went in, I'm sorry, there's literally no room. Well, then you're going to have fans complaining about that. So at least with the reservation system, you will automatically know ahead of time, am I getting in the park today or am I not? So, again, to be a Magic Key holder or to be an annual pass, that does not guarantee you to walk in and out of the parks as you choose. What it gives you is, it gives you a higher chance to get the days that you would want to possibly go into the park. But it doesn't guarantee you it. So if you want to choose a specific day, don't wait. You have to get up early, be online, try your hardest, and if you don't get it, maybe next year, pick a different date. And let's be honest, folks. The days that are completely blocked out for Disneyland right now, that are completely filled to the brim, are the weekends and the holidays. That's nothing new. Weekends were always popular with the California locals to get in there. If you have kids, they're at school, well, guess what? On the weekends, you don't have school. Same thing with the holidays. People just love to be in the atmosphere, in the moment of saying, oh, I'm here on Halloween night. I'm here Christmas Day. I'm here Thanksgiving Day. Oh, I'm here New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, what have you. Those are always popular days. That has never changed. So to kind of look at it in the retrospective saying, oh, I'm shocked that these are completely booked. I'm not. And I have a dream key. But I know for a fact that if I ever wanted to attempt to try to go on a holiday or a weekend around the holiday season, I'm going to have to fight for it, as everyone else has. There's no difference of, which tier you have in a Magic Key or what ticket you have. It just allows you to have the option to try, quote unquote, there's the word there, to get a reservation. And that's all it is. So, I do hope that whoever, has gotten a reservation, I'm happy for you, for all of you who wanted to have it and didn't. Just remember, for next year or for next time or for a later month or date, don't hesitate on waiting. Don't assume that you can say, oh, well, I can jump on less. And I get it. A lot of people like to go, on the spur of the moment. I'm one of those type of people that's just like, to spontaneously say, hey, let's go. You don't have to plan. But unfortunately, this is the way of the land now. You have to kind of plan a little bit of ahead of time, and it's a pain in the neck. But if you really want it and you'll really fight for it, then it wouldn't matter to you in the end. So that's what I have to say about that. Comment down below if you agree with me. If you disagree with me, that's okay too. I love to hear from you guys. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And as always, stay healthy, stay safe, stay Disney. Bye, everybody.